Today, we're going to be ranking all the sets from Scarlet and Violet, from the base set to the last announced Stellar Crown, in a tier list. This has been requested a lot, so let's rank how good are these sets to invest in right now. Just before starting, guys, remember that I'm currently giving away this Chilling Rain booster box to one of my subscribers. All you have to do to enter this giveaway is to leave a like to the video, of course be subscribed to the channel with the notifications on, and leave a comment down below. I will reply to the winner's comment to give him instructions to send him the box. Now without further ado, let's jump straight up into this tier list. I'm really hyped for this one because everybody has been talking shit about Scarlet and Violet era. The sets have been great so far, honestly. We're going for the 7th set with the Stellar Crown. We will judge this set just by the leaks we have right now. We have not much information available, but we'll see. We'll see for the last one. Now, starting up, Scarlet and Violet base. This is an interesting set. It has been a better base set than the last, I would say, 3 eras. It's better than Sword and Shield, but Sword and Shield was super low printed, so this is the reason we have these huge prices right now on the Sword and Shield base set. This will not perform as well just because it has been printed a lot more, but the set is actually better. It has more depth and the cards are really good looking. So I think this is a solid set, not the greatest to invest. We'll put it in the mid tier. It is between C and V for sure. I'll put it on V because it's really cheap. Its price might be like $90 to $95 or euros. This is really cheap, so it can be a solid V tier. Why not? So Paldea Evolved. This is an interesting one. I think this is the best set we had with booster boxes. It's a really interesting set. It has the great Magikarp chase card. We have a lot of different illustration rares inside too that have been raising in price lately. So this is very interesting. I would say this set is probably on the top of the tiers. What I think will happen with this is this set will overperform the other ones because it has already proven that it is good. So it has shown the market that it can raise in price in a really short period of time. It's almost $130, which is absolutely impressive for Scarlet and Violet sets and for how much people have been hating on these and just buying Sword and Shield. So Sword and Shield sets have been exploding lately, but it has already proven that it's good, you know? So people have been comparing it with Twilight Masquerade, but Twilight Masquerade is so recent, it's actually more risky and more dangerous to be on that price range. But Paldea Evolved has already proven itself, so I think we're going straight up to the S tier. Maybe you can argue it's an A tier, but I'm pretty sure it's really strong, and we will see how big the reprint is. I think there has been a restock on the distributors I talk with. There's a restock for sure. I don't know if it's a huge reprint on September, October. Maybe we have one, but I'm hoping if we do have one, it's not a really huge reprint and the set will eat the reprint, no problem at all. But this is interesting for sure. I think this set will perform super well over the years. I think it has been printed a lot, but even that, people have been crazy going for that Magikarp. It is really hard to get the card on a PSA 10, so that does affect the market too. But yeah, S tier for sure. So the third one is Obsidian Flames. This set is super unlucky. It came out really strong out of the gate. The Charizard was like $200, the chase card. I think now it's like 30 to 35. Honestly, this set is not great. They have been burning out the Charizards a lot. The diamond thing is not really attractive to collectors. So this set that has been underperforming for sure. It has been super reprinted and people are not buying the set. So it is kind of cheap still, but it is really not great. I'll put it in the D tier. If this was like low printed, I would put it on C because we've seen sets like Rebel Clash from Sword and Shield just perform well just because the printage was super low, but this is definitely not the case, so I'll keep it on a D. I think it will increase in price in the future too, so I wouldn't get super mad if you had Obsidian Flames booster boxes, but really not the best idea, and I will for sure sell them and just buy another set from this list if I were you, honestly. So jumping to the star, the Jewel of the Crown, 151. So this, I mean, let's be straight up, like this is the best set here for sure and by far. This set has bring a lot of people back to the hobby. People is really worried about the reprint on this set because the Japanese one was catastrophical. I think people just made a mistake with Japanese 151. I thought it from the beginning. I was not doing videos yet, but it was not obvious that it would get reprinted, but people were gambling basically. So they were saying like, oh, if it doesn't doesn't get reprint, we're going to the moon, which was true, but the set was so recent. I was asking myself, why would they not reprint this? And on the Japanese version, it was super popular with the Master Ball and stuff. So huge mistake, honestly, huge mistakes to go that hard on 151 Japanese. Now the English version has been different. The products have been performing super well. The ETVs are really expensive right now. You have the UPC, which I currently have like 5 or 6 of the UPCs. They are decent. They are decent products. The chase cards are, sorry, the promo cards are super good and good looking. So yeah, definitely S tier. Prices with these are getting tough. I have seen restock too from distribution. So I don't know if we're getting a reprint of this, but guys, I have to tell you, the restock is going away. Like I have ordered a lot of booster bundles, but I don't think I'm able to get them, honestly. Like people are over demanding this product, that the demand is so much higher than the supply. So honestly, these products will go to the moon. Booster bundles are selling for crazy amounts of price. They were like 25 to 28 euros to grab them a few months ago, and now the things I've seen are like $50 to $60. Crazy prices, but the set is definitely worth it. I mean, what can I tell you? 151, the original Pokemons, a lot of people back to the hobby just for this set. So yeah, honestly, just S tier, nothing to say about this. Paradox Rift. This is one that has been talked a lot in my channel lately. I've been talking about this set because the ridiculously cheap amount of money it's going for. Honestly, of course, it's not on the level of the top 2, but this set has been super underrated for no reason at all. I mean, the arts are great. I love the idea of doing this, some future and some past Pokemons. I know they are not the most popular ones and they're kind of recent. So I guess people have to adapt to them for a little bit. I'm guessing when they are out from multiple generations, it will definitely change. But I think for the price, man, if you can buy these boxes at $80 to $90, I think this is a great deal, honestly. The Groudon has been lately exploding in price. That Groudon is beautiful, and I think if they had added the Kyogre to the set too, this set will be S tier for sure and would be outperforming Paldea Evolve probably. But yeah, that it was unlucky on that side, but still pretty solid set. I will put it to A tier. It's definitely better than base, than Scarlet and Violet base. And it's cheaper, so it is a great opportunity. It has been printed a lot, so I have to tell you too that if Paradox Rift gets reprinted, it will hurt the price a bit because there is too much product in the market, in my opinion. Honestly, the product will eventually go away, as has happened in Pokemon in the last eras. I don't really mind the amount they print. Like, I know there's a lot of people telling you like, oh, but there has been like billions of cards printed. They don't really, it doesn't really matter, honestly. People will keep going for the chase cards. They keep going for the best chase cards so they can grade a 10. We all know in Japanese it's kind of easy to get a 10, but it is not that easy on the English version. So yeah, there's that. Now going for Paldean Fates. I'm kind of mixed here because the set is kind of good. The chase card, you know, the Shining Charizard is pretty good. It's a specialty set, so it drags it down a bit. The fact that we don't have booster boxes makes it really harder to invest in sets. Not in 151 for the amount of chase cards and love we have towards that set. But for Paldean Fates, it's different, man. It's not as good as the other specialty sets. I would say it's a mid-tier set, honestly. Like, I don't see anything great coming from it. I don't see the bad future either. So it would definitely be between B and A tier. I think it's a bit better than base because it has like, you know, you always have people going for the shinies and stuff, but I'm not impressed by it. I think Hidden Fates and Shining Fates. I mean, we had a lot lately. Hidden Fates is crazy. It's really good. I think Hidden Fates is better than this set. So I would not compare it to that because I do not expect the performance to do the same. Shining Fates is kind of mid too, so maybe you can toss it there, but not a great set. Really would stay away if you're investing. I mean, if you're going to buy like Elite Trainer boxes, I would recommend 151 or Crown Zenith. Even if you pay more, I think it's worth it. Paldean Fates is neither super cheap too, so yeah. Now let's move into Temporal Forces. This is also I would say a mid-tier set. It has good chase cards. The problem it has is that all the Pokemons are new generation Pokemons. The arts are super beautiful. I mean, I'm really impressed by the arts. This set is better than base set, and it's better than Paldean Fates to invest. I have no doubt again about that, but I would argue if it's better than Paradox Rift. I would say it's more or less on the level, but I didn't see the supply go so high with this set. And people were really chasing the cards. At the beginning, the cards were super popular and were expensive, so we had a lot of people just buying them to open packs and see if they got the chase cards so they could make a quick buck selling it for $150 250 or whatever crazy price there were in the chase cards. Of course, that cards were overpriced because the low supply, people hadn't opened packs yet. So yeah, I think it's an okay set. I think it will perform well. I'll put it on the A tier. I think it's better than these two. So yeah, let's stay on that range for now. Now, Twilight Masquerade, this is really good too. So at the first glance, it looked really bad for me. I hate Ogrepon. I don't know why it has like 25 different forms. I'm not really a fan of that Pokemon. I know in the competitive space it has been used a lot, so there's like mixed opinions about it. Some people like them, people not. I don't know. But this has the greatest chase card yet in the Scarlet and Violet era with the Greninja special illustration rare. That card looks honestly amazing, and I think it should be the chase card of Scarlet and Violet for now. I think it will compete with the Magikarp on the future, but the art is so refreshing, it's so special. I really like it. This is Splatoon kind of art. I really like it. So I think just for that chase card, it's really hard to pull too. So people go crazy trying to get it. They open a lot of booster boxes, and the price of this booster box is impressive. It's going for 120, and the set just came out, which is crazy, to be honest. It's a really good sign that the set will perform well in the future. I would still prefer the Paldea Evolve booster box because the set has already proven it's good for a lot of months, which to me it matters. I know a lot of people just look at the top cards and say, okay, this is more expensive, so this is better. It's not that simple, honestly. I'm gonna keep it honest. It's not that simple. This set has not proven for months that it can just go steady up in price during the years. I think Paldea Evolve has a better chance, but it is true that the chase card is more expensive right now, and it is true that the overall price in cards are higher. This can be because not so many packs have been opened too. The Greninja started up really strong and it didn't fall in price. People were expecting the Greninja to do the same as the Charizard from Obsidian Flames, so kind of starting at $200 and just drop to 50 or 60, but it didn't happen. The pull rates seem to be really hard, which helps price of the chase card because of course there is lower supply. But I will for sure tell you that Twilight Masquerade for me is an S tier set. It is better than Paradox Rift and Temporal Forces for sure, and it's definitely competing with Paldea Evolve, so there's that. 151 for me is the best set of Scarlet and Violet. It gets tricky because you cannot invest in booster boxes, which is kind of sad, but you know, we have that information. Okay, now we're going for the last two sets. We have only leaks of these sets. I don't think we have the full list yet. For Shrouded Fable, I've seen a lot of cards. I don't know if that's the full set leak, but we were able to see a lot of the arts that are coming out. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like Shrouded Fable. I think it will be weak. I don't even know what the Pokemon names are, honestly, and I think this will happen with a lot of investors and collectors that are going to jump into this. I cannot see it performing well. I think it's worse than Paldean Fates, so I would probably put it here. Maybe when the set comes out, it gains popularity and people really want that chase cards, but I don't see it happening, honestly. Not for now. Maybe we have cards that we didn't see yet, but I'm pretty sure everything is leaked, and from what I've seen, I cannot see this set performing really well. Now, for the Stellar Crown, same here. I've seen the cards that have been leaked. I like the rainbow border. It's something special, but the Pokemon, I mean, it's super new. It cannot be a fan favorite because it just came out. So yeah, I have mixed opinions on this. If I have to guess, which I will have to because the set has not came out yet, I would put it on the V tier. I'm expecting this set to be a mid tier set, not as good as the ones that you can see listed above, but maybe on the future, if we see all the cards, maybe we can put it here. I don't know, guys, don't quote me on this set because we really don't have much information yet, but if you're looking to pre-order and stuff, I would be really conservative. I haven't seen a lot of pre-orders from distributors and stuff, so I would not stay away. I would look at the set closely, but remember that these sets on the Scarlet and Violet era get printed a lot, so don't feel like you're missing out if you don't buy it on the release day. And if I don't buy it at 110 or 120 and the release date, I will lose and the set will go to 200. That won't happen. We're not talking about like a crazy set here. So I would give it some months, even from the release date when the set is actually on the market and we can see the performance. I would just give it some months, and from there you can choose. Like if this set suits your investments or not, then you choose. But if the prices keep this close, for the list I see now, Paradox Rift is significantly cheaper on the top side, and that's one of the reasons it is there. I just want to clarify, if Paradox Rift were like 130, I would put it here. Like I don't see it competing with the top ones, but the price is super discounted that it is super safe to invest in Paradox Rift. I've bought booster boxes for less than 80 euros because I bought them on bundle, and people didn't want them. So they were guys with 10, 15 boxes just selling them all together for super cheap. You will have to look for that opportunities because these are not usually open market, but you can ask kindly when you see a booster box in a marketplace if they have more available and they would make a discount for bundle buy and stuff. But yes, I'm pretty happy with this tier list. I think this is where I rank Scarlet and Violet sets. I think you could guess a bit where would I put things, because you can check my last videos and I always talk about these sets. I share my opinions on them, but I haven't ranked them exactly. I've been requested a lot to do this. So yeah, these are my thoughts. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, have a great day.